Dylan Duel, FridayNightGlory.com. I'm here with Robert Sledge after he and his Dragon teammates come up with a big district win on the road. Robert, you guys weren't really clicking that well in that first half, just 3 points on the board, but then things really opened up in the third and fourth quarters. What was the difference between those two halves?
Thing is, we went in the locker room at halftime, and Coach, he basically said he knows that was not the team that we are, and we knew that's not the team that we are. And it was O-line, defense, running backs, it was all of us. We were letting our quarterback get injured. We knew we needed to step it up. And Coach always said, if we want more, we have to become more. So mentally, we fixed ourselves and came out with a better attitude that second half.
Yeah, you can highlight the whole second half in general, with the third quarter being a quarter where both sides really scored a lot. But then in the fourth quarter, you guys made all the plays you had to, whether it be defense shutting them down or offense picking up first downs like you on the ground. What does it show of your team, do you think, to make those plays when you need to the most?
We're all-game team. We play full 4 quarters, and that's what we pride ourselves on. And our defense especially, we got to give them so many props because they have a really good record of shutting teams out second half, basically. And our offense really comes out and steps on the throttle second half. And what we need to fix is we need to come and do that all game from the first quarter all the way to the last play of the fourth quarter.
You had a big touchdown run tonight. How important do you think is the balance between running and passing in your team's offense? How important is that to the overall success of it?
Oh, I think that's the biggest thing. We have one of the best quarterbacks, I think the best quarterback. And the thing is, we need to keep the defense on their toes and keep them off balance. So we can run or we can throw. We can do either. We don't just have one person or one scheme. We can do anything, and they can't stop us.
Mason, you mentioned your quarterback last week. Talked a lot about trust that he has in both you and the offensive line. You mentioned he might have got nicked up a little bit. There's a couple sacks that we're not accustomed to him getting, but things really tightened up in the second half. What kind of credit do you give to your offensive line for pulling through?
O-line, it was nasty in the locker room. I could see it in their eyes. They were sick to their stomachs that I can't believe we even let our quarterback go through something like that. We need to, that won't happen again. We were shaken up at the beginning, and we came out second half, and our focus was on protecting Mason and putting points on the board.
All right, you all definitely tightened things up in the second half, did what you had to do and got the win. Congrats and thanks for the time, man.
Thank you.